Welcome back to the Lemon Factor. I'm Chad, and today I'm here with one of our 3 project cars, this 2003 Lexus IS300. And recently, we upgraded the stereo, the head unit, to a double din, and I have to say, I'm really impressed. It sounds great. I haven't added an amplifier, I haven't changed the speakers, haven't done anything else except for the head unit, and it's quite impressive. I'm really happy with the JVC head unit and all the features it offers to customize the sound to your liking. Now in today's video, as you can see, we're ready to upgrade the front door speakers. Now there's 2 speakers for each door. We have a small 3¼ inch tweeter in the upper part of the door, and we have a 6½ inch speaker in the lower part of the door. So I've purchased, again from Crutchfield, upgraded speakers. I've purchased the Infinity line. For the tweeters, I have the REF 375 TX, and for the 6½ inch, I have the REF 6532 EX. With that said, why don't we jump into the install? Let's see how difficult or how easy it might be. See if it's something that you might want to do with your Lexus IS300. I forgot, not only did we get speakers, but of course we have some equipment to install the speakers properly, but I also did buy some Dynamat. I've never used this stuff before, but I figured if we already have the doors opened up, we're already there upgrading the speakers, why not add a little Dynamat to help improve the acoustics? First thing we have to do is remove the door panel. If you don't know how to remove the door panel on a first gen Lexus IS300, I did make a video a couple weeks ago. I'll leave a link in the description below. Go take a look at it. But let's see how quickly it takes me to do it this time around. We have our 6½ inch speaker here. You'll see here that the speaker in its housing is attached by rivets. So we're going to have to drill out those rivets. So using a drill and a small drill bit, I don't know what size that is, but not too big because the holes are relatively small. Before we install the speaker, I want to add some Dynamat in the back of the speaker here to help with the vibrations. I'm also going to add some around the speaker. I only have enough to do that. I didn't buy enough to do the entire door, which I realized that would be beneficial. However, I'm a little skeptical about the return on investment there. So this is as much as I have per door. So I cut what I had in half, which looks to be fine considering I'm just going to put it in the back here and then line it up here. So I've cleaned this area and inside the door with a mixture of water and isopropyl alcohol. That'll help get any of the grime, any grease. It'll give the Dynamat a really good surface to adhere to. It applied really nicely. It cuts very well. It's malleable, which is nice. And as you can see, I did get a whole bunch behind the speaker, inside the cavity there. Let me know, have you used Dynamat, and do you think the Dynamat actually works? Does it help reduce unwanted vibrations? Does it make your music all that much more dynamic, clearer, better, more bass, whatever it might be? Let me know what you think of it. I'm curious, I've never used it before, a little skeptical. I don't even know if I'll notice a difference. I did punch holes where the screws were, so don't forget to do that. Otherwise, you'll never get your speaker installed in that space. So we have our bracket on that I bought separately, and we attached it with the included hardware. So you have a washer, a bolt, and a small nut in the back. So this is on pretty firmly. I also wired the wiring we got. Again, a separate kit, so I didn't have to do any soldering myself. These 2 wires in the back will simply plug in to the back of the speaker. This will then plug into this one. And for the speaker, we just have 4 screws that'll then screw into this bracket right here. If you like this video, if you found it helpful, if you found it entertaining, if you want to help support the Lemon Factor, please consider hitting that super thanks button that can be found at the bottom of the video. And there you have it. 4 screws, clip in the clip, and you're all set. Relatively easy install, especially if you have all the right parts. I credit Crutchfield for that. Thank you, Crutchfield. I was going to install the upper door tweeters, but I think I'm going to wait. Instead, I'm going to finish with the passenger side door. I am going to try it out, listen to some music, and see how good it sounds, see if I notice a difference. And then I'm going to go install the tweeters, the upper door tweeters here, to see if that addition, that change is noticeable. Because right now, if I install those as well, I'll never know if the benefit, hopefully the benefit, is coming from the tweeters or the lower door speakers. Hopefully this was helpful. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. But with that said, I think we're done for today. I want to thank you very much for joining. I couldn't wait. I need to let you know it sounds fantastic. So I finished both doors, put everything together. I started the car, listened to it in the garage, took it out a little bit, and I have to say I am super, super impressed by these speakers. I have to admit, I am not an audiophile. This is all new to me. As I mentioned in the last video, I've never installed a stereo in a car stereo before, nor speakers. I've always had someone else do that for me. So take my feedback with a grain of salt, but there's a noticeable difference in upgrading the stereo in the LEXUS IS300 and then upgrading the indoor speakers. And remember, I haven't even installed the tweeters yet. So it'll be interesting to see if there's a compounded benefit from the tweeters. So now I'm pretty excited, pretty anxious to get those tweeters in the door. But I want to let you know it was well worth it.